Hello, mic test 1 2 3. I am trying to test this because my grandma's talking in the background. Like in every Southeast Asian household where you don't live by yourself, of course there's gonna be noise in the background like roosters, dogs, and your grandma talking to her friend. Alright, now that is out of the way. I think you cannot hear her, but like, if you do, then you know why. Like every artist, we start somewhere. So today I am gonna present what my art looks like way back when I was still a little artist baby and how everything started. So as a kid, I am very lucky to be blessed with a very supportive mother. And I would argue that I am a very spoiled daughter. Like, I swear, she would hoard art materials. Like, in an art store, she probably bought 2 packs of each art material that you can think of. Like, if I can pull up the photos I took way back then, you can see that she would send me so many of these. And to be honest, I wasn't even able to use all of them. Probably some of my artworks are already used to freaking cook our food. Yeah, burn them up. But I still have some of them. I still have some of my childhood artworks. I started drawing at a really young age. Like the moment I know I can draw shapes, I already knew I like this. I like this activity, so I'm gonna keep going. And here I am. Like a very impressionable child, I would draw characters that I like. And then, when I grew into a toddler, I liked Barbie so much. Like, I swear, I know I keep mentioning her. I love her so much, I know. But like my mom, this is probably illegal. I don't know if this is allowed, but I guess she didn't. I guess she didn't sell these. Like, she just gave it to me. So back then, she would send me DVDs. Like, she burned them on multiple CDs of these Barbie movies. And if you pull up every Barbie movie ever, I probably watched every single one of them. 2000s, like early 2000s or something. I probably watched every single one of those. And I particularly liked one of them, which is the Fashion Fairy Tale one. So the Fashion Fairy Tale, of course, like its title, focuses on fashion designing, like dresses. And I actually got a phase where I got really into that. I have these designing sketchbook. Like, there is a pre-made model of it, and you can just draw dresses on her. And I believe there are rulers of it, but like, I don't know, I lost it somewhere, so I cannot actually show it to you anymore. I didn't indulge on this style too much, but I did try painting. I did try poster painting. I have these books, these like learning books for kids where they have animals and like short stories. I would copy the pictures in it. I just felt in me that this is not what I want. After that phase, I'm in elementary school and I got really into anime, like pre-high school, like maybe 6th grade or something. I got really into anime and my art style probably started changing. I'm more into like characters and stuff. So when I started watching anime, I was like, wow, this looks so good. The anime that actually turned me into a fan is Oran Host Club. We have a meter, and it's kind of like in between cartoonish and realistic. So that was like, it was mind blowing. I didn't know it exists. I mean, I do know the anime exists. Like, I do watch Pokemon back then, time by time when it shows up in the TV, but like, this style, like I'm just so amazed, I'm sorry. I know I'm fangirling. I did start watching it on dub, I know. But I would argue that over in high school host clubs, English dub is actually good and it adds up to the comedic factor, so I don't know. I'm just saying. But anyway, yeah, but I do watch sub now. But that's a whole different story, alright? Anyway, so I started liking anime and I started learning colored pencils. At this time, we didn't have Wi-Fi at home. I don't have any exposure to any other social media accounts other than Facebook and a game that I play. Like, I swear, whenever I get internet access, all I do is just download anime off of like Facebook or something. During that time, my art style kinda did shift into a little bit more like an anime style. So as you can see right here, over time I started doing watercolors because I made an Instagram and I saw this really good watercolor artist put their handle right here, right now, put her artwork beside mine, and you can probably tell that I am very inspired by her. I mean, I was trying to be like as good as her, but like I probably didn't even come close to how good she does it. But anyways, so yeah, I was really kind of young, so please bear with me if I'm like kind of stealing art styles or something. I mean, this is probably how others start, and then they will just develop an art style of their own. I did watercolors for like probably a good amount of time, and then I learned about digital because I use mobile data more often, so I was able to see more artworks online, and I found out about digital, and I thought, wow, your artwork can be this clean. I'm sorry, not to like downgrade traditional or something, but this is just a me problem, okay? This is just like a me issue because I am such a lazy person. I thought it's just a hassle to like prepare stuff. Digital is like more on the go compared to traditional because you have to clean up stuff, especially if you do watercolor or painting. You probably have to set up so many stuff before you can start. And also you have to pay lots of art materials. So, well, that doesn't mean you need anything expensive, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I wanted to do digital, but like I don't actually have the best equipment. I mean, I don't have the device that is meant for that, like a drawing tablet or an iPad or whatever. But I have a phone. I swear, for aspiring digital artists out there, do not lose hope. I mean, this is what my artworks look like when I started. And I drew them on my phone. I drew on my phone with my pointy finger. And if you consume a lot of digital art content or something, the Ibis Paint channel, I think they post videos of like this artist that draws with just her pointy finger, and for some reason her lines are so good but just with no pen pressure and stuff, so I don't know how she does that. If you want to learn how to draw on your phone, you should check them out. But yeah, I started on digital art, and one thing is that I didn't start on a drawing app. Like, I started on PixArt, which is like it's not a drawing app. It's more like an editing app. One thing is, bruh, I do my art commissions on my phone. During that time, my mom opened up my own PayPal, because I'm a young kid. Okay, I cannot make this by myself. I was like 15 or something. So for my graduation for junior high, she bought me, what do you call it? She bought me an iPad, which is still what I use today. Like, I swear I do not use any other drawing gadget or whatever, drawing device equipment other than this. Like, it's It's the iPad mini 5th gen. I don't know the dimensions, but it's not that big, okay? But I can work on it. That's all that matters. When I started digital, I am a big fan of Hyana Natsu. She haven't been posting for like the past year, so I really miss her content. I probably watched every single video she already have. But yeah, I was really a big fan of her. That's why my artworks back then was really saturated. The art style in general is like, it has more very vibrant colors. It has vibrant colors. She got a really cute art style, so I like that. And I started making OCs like every single people out there. Like every single artist, especially the ones that started like early 2000s or something, like 2010s plus or so, they probably have made at least one OC. And these are my OCs back then. I bet it's blurry now. Sadly, I do not have the original photos of these artworks at all anymore. And also, I have a really messy art handle. Like, not to confuse you, my old handle is ArtCPO. At this time, I still don't have Twitter. I only started on Instagram. After I dove into character designing, I also tried to improve my illustration skills. This is like during quarantine. So I probably got so much time to watch a lot of tutorial channels, I even watch artists that just draws, and some of those videos that got recommended to me are like art style building. They were pretty helpful because they do not teach you how to draw this, how to draw that, but like they just teach you how to enhance your skills and visual library. This thing called VTubers also passed by my feed, especially all over YouTube. I really wanted to do it. I don't know. I just thought, I don't know if my iPad can handle it and stuff. I don't know if I can afford rigging and stuff. But then here I am, right now in front of you as a ghost VTuber that likes bows. Like really likes bows. I started my Twitter and I got the opportunity to get my model rigged. So the first ever model that I made is this model, like my own model. I'm so surprised that my iPad was able to power through that without any problems. Like it's working fine. And I use the software Medibank Paint. You can probably finish a model there. And it doesn't have any layer limits at all. But I think I did reach once a limit, which is like 1,000 plus. But yeah, you probably don't need the 1,000 layers if you're doing like a really basic model or something. I think I reached that much layers because I was working on a commission and she got multiple outfits and lots and lots of toggles. So with all my past experiences of designing, I joined lots of contests back then, illustration contests or like character designing contests or whatever. Outfit contest. I would occasionally join them. So knowing that I can make VTuber models in my iPad, I started it. I started my VTuber model commissions. And so far, it's going well. Like, I didn't go through any problems so far with just my iPad. And this is like a really old model, okay? It's just an iPad mini. So, one advice for artists out there that are kind of hesitant to try out stuff, especially if you're early in your journey, I would say just do it. Because sometimes you won't know if it actually works or not unless you try. You see, I tried art on my phone and it goes well, fine, I can go by just fine. And then at first, when I tried my iPad for the first time, I was kind of hesitant during that time because I'm not used to using pen on digital. Right now, I probably cannot draw on my phone at all anymore. But like, at least my art improved as I like upgrade my equipment. I would say, looking back at it now, I am glad everything went the way it did. I'm glad to my past self that I actually picked up that pen and just draw whatever I want and then went with the flow. It's never too late to start. And also, the good artists out there, they probably have artworks like these, but you cannot see them anywhere. I swear they probably started somewhere like a really messy doodle or something. They probably have artworks like that, but just not post them. And that includes me! You won't see these on my social media accounts, other than here. At least. You probably cannot see these artworks other than here, okay? So just don't tell them, alright? Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Tell them I'm a really, really great artist with no do artworks, okay? It's just between you and me, alright? Do not spread it around. Just kidding. Just kidding. Anyway, there you go. That's my art journey. Thank you so much for watching. If you wanna see more of my artworks and stuff, I'm planning to do a model designing video or something. So please leave a like, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye! Should I just stand up? Is this gonna be fine? It's just me standing up because I don't know. For some reason, because for some reason my creative juices just talk or like being expressed better if I stand up. This is fine, but like, well, it kind of works, but like, I look like my eyes are squinting like most of the time. Oh my god. The noise never ends. Oh my god, I cannot record for dear life. Boom boom.